Oh, nice. Hey, gangster! Come back, proud of his shots.
Where's Simon taking us today?
We're in Barstow.
Barstow.
On Route 66. Main Street.
Yep, there's 2 beds and there's 3 of us, so somebody shared. Goodbye, Barstow.
So, Retro Rides road trip. We have flown into LA last night. We got in some ridiculous time. Yeah, quite late.
Yeah.
Jason was in customs for a million years while we just sailed through, embarrassingly.
About an hour and a half, I think.
That's
we
it.
stood around waiting for them to release Jason.
That's it. We've got a, what is this?
Grand Caravan.
Grand Caravan. A
Dodge.
Dodge Grand Caravan, which is pretty smart actually. It's new, but we like it. We
Big.
are just about to go to, what diner are we going to?
Peggy Sue's.
Peggy Sue's.
Sorry I'm late
diner.
again.
Yeah, that's all right. Did you hand the key in all
You're
right?
messing around with the key.
The keys just, we left it on the fridge.
Cool. So we're going for breakfast, which is about 10 miles
We
away.
might go and check out a car museum first.
We might go and check out a car museum first. Route 66. We're on Route 66.
We are on Route 66.
We are on Route 66.
So let's check out the car museum, see if there's anything cool, and then go get breakfast.
And then go to Vegas.
And then go to Vegas, and then go to SEMA.
That's good.
And then jizz on some cars. Yes.
Right.
I like the way you just picked a direction without looking at the nav. Got the wrong one.
Look, see, there's a Route 66 thing. We could park there.
There's a bar.
Turn left.
Where?
Well, Barstow. 1.3 miles.
Ah, I've just sorted this out.
Oh, how did you do that?
I
Red light, red light,
turned
red
the
light,
lights
red
off.
light, red light. Oh my god. Is that on film?
Yes.
That's it there, railway up.
Oh, amazing. That's it.
That's where we have to. Historical. How many ponies do you think these things put out there?
Thousands. Tens
Or
of
was it
thousands.
more talky talk?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
What I want to know is what gear ratio it is.
A low
There
one.
was a way of finding out.
Semi.
Oh, yeah, 6215.
So it took us quite a long time to work out how to open the door. Turns out it has to be in park.
So where are we heading now?
We're going Peggy Sue's, but we get to go this way, which is cool.
How insane is that?
There's a tractor. Is it a tractor?
So what have we stumbled across, boys?
There's a 56.
We've stumbled
up there
across
as well,
ruins
isn't
for
it?
some, and a Camry. Are we allowed to go and wander in?
Let's wander.
It's still going.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be much quicker just to open it, wouldn't it?
oh wow! Ruins for sale.
Saw blade on a trailer.
Those would look nice on an E36 compact.
Oh, sweet!
I'm loving these Corvette saw blades on a speedboat trailer. That's fucking cool.
Honda.
Tell if it's a Buick because of the portholes, but they'll get confused by the rest of it. Oh, I'd so like to go and bimble around in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if standing on this would be a crime. Oh wow, look at the dent in that wheel.
Careful that the handbrake won't be on.
What?
That Mustang's on a 4x4 chassis.
Yeah, there it is. I love that his security drive race destroyed Silverado, whatever that is. We're just in awe of his stuff, we're not doing anything naughty. In his setting.
Oh, they'll single wheel tractor. I think it's all of them.
So cut up, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't think the rear lights are 57.
Yeah, there is.
But
I like that Nova looking thing in there, Nova next to the caravan.
yeah.
Very cool.
Nice and beauty.
Yeah. But look at it! It looks like Mad Max.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely brilliant. It's a fucking dinosaur.
On an old Hilux,
Wow.
isn't
Now how far did we get from
About 3 miles.
3?
About after it's finished. We've done 3 miles in
That's
an
a
hour.
Pinto, isn't it?
Which one?
Yeah, that's a Pinto.
That's a Pinto.
Yep.
That's obviously an old sort of Hilux thing. That's a Hillman Husky.
Which one right at the back?
What's the
Yeah.
back right one?
I don't know, it's like it's a Vista Cruiser, but it's not.
Crazy. The things you see in the desert.
Oh, these are off-roading people.
Perhaps park next to that off-road vehicle.
So where are we now?
Peggy Sue's American Diner. To dine like Americans.
In the 50s.
Like steak for breakfast with syrup on it for no good reason.
Is that what we're having?
I don't know, mate.
Just hang on. Right, here's your Tri-Chevy test. What year is it?
I'm standing here because it says it on the license plate.
It's not the only place it says it, actually.
So I've got a choice between what?
Tri-Chevy. So you got
5, 6, 7.
yeah. There is a few clues.
The later square lights.
No, you're in you're in the middle because they're all rounded when it's a 55, and then they get a bit hooded, and then they go crazy hooded with the.
7s are easy because they've got big fins at
So
the
this
back.
one
yeah.
is the.
Well, there's the wind
Well, I've
screen's
stepped out the way
clue.
of the thing now, so you can just read it.
Yeah, it's a 56. Want to spell it?
They're in betweeny. Bel Air's a trim level, right?
Yes.
Top level.
Smaller.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I get you something to drink?
But a breakfast is more dinery, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking of breakfast.
I'm going to get breakfast. Where's waiting for Coca-Cola? How was that?
That was great. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a lot of food for not that much money.
Sorry, they only had chips for you.
Yeah, they were actually really nice chips.
Fancy's $2. Regular $1.
How do you know if they're fancy or not?
Well, do they look fancy?
They all look fancy. When aren't they fancy?
I would like a full explanation of what they want.
Can I have one of the chocolate tops down here?
How happy are you now?
I'm happy. It's the donut shop. I've been dreaming of coming back here for
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. This is all I come for. SEMA. Donuts.
It's worth the flights alone.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Just so that you can get vegan donuts. How unusual are donuts being vegan? Fairly normal.
It's very, this to
Not
get
to this class.
this selection with this. I mean, just where do you get donuts this big back home? They're good donuts regardless of animal products.
Other box. Yeah.
Which one you want?
Well, let's do 2 of each of the middle row. Yeah. And then we'll have 2 fancy ones.
Yeah, get something fancy.
That's the price you pay for being a vegan. I'm going to go back to shouting the word.
The thing is, if you're in a if you go to like a vegan fair, you pay like a $5 per donut.
I can't get them all in. Did you just say vegan fair?
Yeah.
Come on now, that's a thing.
See you maybe in a few days. See you. Bye. Woo. Thank you.
Does anyone want a foot spa?
Is that the fish foot spa where they... It's the fishes. Vegan donuts.
Hey folks, it's time for SEMA. Let's do this. Good.
Sight of SEMA.
Look at those there. Look.
Those cool trucks. There's one over there as well. Surrounded.
We can't just park there, can we?
Why not?
I don't know.
It's the Marriott.
Right, what's the plan?
Look for a park.
You should be looking over there, though, obviously.
Well, Jason
for
should be looking.
reasons.
Wow, those trucks are colossal. This is a red light sign.
Arriving at destination on
What I do, I crash.
Run a red light.
Oh, look, it was much better.
Yeah, so you can go down here and go to your right, go all the way.
You right?
We're parked in a 15-minute parking spot about 15 minutes ago.
Okay, good time.
We're still on a media set, yeah? Is it? Where is it?
Down here.
It's down there on left.
The truck.
Where's Dan?
Ah, shit. So fucking.
That's the jump. We are not parked very cleverly. We do need to.
How's it been?
Good, good.
I'm glad I'm
I
wearing
heard-
trousers.
Yeah, I know, this is a bad move. I hear they thought you were a member of ISIS.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a bloody massive queue.
I'm not following these guys.
Made it.
Larry Chen's here. Larry Chen.
Larry!
Hey, hey.
You're right. I did that.
It's, well, effectively day one at SEMA. We've been here a little while. We looked at some cars already. This is the car. We got Jason. Hello. There's Dan.
Larry!
There's Larry's not yet in the car. There's Andy. There's Simon driving.
Not looking.
Not looking and making sure he doesn't run through any red lights. Again. We are heading into the show and we are going to look at some cool cars.
We are going in. I know it's right. I guess the untrained eye looks finished already.
Yeah. Like I said, we just get little nicks and dumb shit, you know, that just kind of screws things up.
If you tell us who you are,
Okay.
what this is, and then maybe just walk us around it.
How low can you go?
I'm David from Retro Rides, by the way.
How are you doing? I'm Craig. I'm with River City Rods and Fabrication.
Fantastic. Your truck is amazing.
Thank you
It's
very much.
breaking the internet. So tell us about it and why you built it and what it's all about.
Feel a single stripe that's in that.
That's amazing. Thank you. And all the detail carries on underneath the bonnet as well, which is so nice.
Yeah. We just try to keep it very simple, just clean. Nothing.
Hello, baby, do you do more than dance?
Whatever you need.
Amazing. Have fun.
Have a lovely week. I think you will.
Did you see Richard Rollins?
Yeah.
I got him in it. Yeah, and I pointed at him. Oh, wicked. What is it?
But I think
That's awesome.
So we have a friend that has a running Dauphine. Doesn't look like that. It's actually a town.
You should do it like that. That's wicked.
something to drink. How cool is this, right? So I'm going to step out of the way. And we're going to bring up a gentleman who is no stranger to the SEMA reveal stage.
It was just how it was. So yeah, it was hilarious.
It's massive.
So, Mike, what are you up to this day? Your spare time, mate?
Oh, really? So good about it.
What's so good?
The what's so good about you can talk into the camera as well?
It's pretty awesome. I haven't done any vlogging yet actually.
Oh, this is the
the food
we got this. We got this. What's going on? It's going up and down.
It doesn't have full weight on it yet.
There's that also.
That is literally just a hydraulic pump. Yeah. And the valve box.
But the engineering in these is
Hydro shocks. All right, Andy.
Can you make it sound like
I want a
an
straight
8 series? I'd like it to sound like a Kent Crossflow. There's a carburetor.
Why is it cordoned off?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm here with Yoshihiro with his absolutely beautiful new AE86. I'm super excited to see this car. So, what do you to tell us about it, really?
Sexy reds!
Right, so yeah.
Yes. He's doing it. Oh, he's stuck in between a rock and many hard places right now. He made it up.
I take it we missed a load of good stuff already.
There is a lot of good stuff. Stop filming me, crazy fool.
We've arranged your interview with a fair lady guy.
Because I have to go all the way back actually. Maybe if you stand towards the back of
Yeah. I thought he was changing it.
Yeah.
I know him well enough.
My name is Chris Bishop. I own Japanese Classics. We're the company that built the car. Fortunato approached us to build a car for SEMA this year. I've actually owned the car for about 12 years.
Cool, thanks for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really lovely Oh yeah, they did it. Brilliant.
It's like wearing the band shirt for its own gig. We different. Will have been telling you about it.
To us.
Awesome.
Right, straight up out onto the Toyo Tread Pass. But before we get there, Pandem kitted. What are you looking? PS what? PS13. Everyone's here. So all of the things that I don't know, they can tell me.
Pandem all the things.
Pandem all of the things. Mura-san doing his thing. Yes, 100%. All of this. Yes. Well, we're here.
Lovely saved as well.
Good stuff. And then we've got some modern bits and pieces. Very cool. And then this 6 Series is unbelievable. Look at this. Everybody is involved in the 6 Series right now. This is what's under the bonnet of that Datsun. Look at this. Big fat throaty carbs. Lovely head. Radiator, which we just found out is a nice modern radiator, makes everything a little bit easier and just beautifully clean. Wonderful. Porsche 911, it's all very wide. And then someone's wide-bodied and slammed a G-Wagon on steel effect rotor forms, which is crazy. Oh, nice speed form. 240Z. Crazy flat nose 911. Big old Chevy lifted truck. And then button built Ferrari 355. We'll try and get a feature on that later. There's Jason. Say hello, Jason. Hello, Jason. Sweet. This is outstanding. I'm trying not to become a Porsche ball, but I start to see them more and more because they come up in my feed more and more. But these off-roady ones, there's a company that makes them, whose name I can't remember, but if I've been clever, I'll put it on the screen now. Of Spider, which is clearly got to be a kit, but then that is what's going on in the back end. I can't even work out what's going on in the back end. What the hell? That's got a turbo. I saw pictures of it yesterday and it didn't come out very well, but I think it's because the colours didn't come out very well. In the flesh, it's really nice. The orange is a little bit too orange for my liking, but the rest of it is super. Porsche cooling shroud, ludicrous levels of detail in the back end, and some nice fat trumpets. And look, there's Simon. Say hello, Simon. Hello, Simon. And this Evo styled 190, which I'm all about. 1552 wheels. This kind of bonkers inlet stuff on the front, which is not inletting to anything, but I'm guessing improves airflow or just looks insane. Got loads of top-mounted wings I've noticed this year, and I'm not a big fan of them, but seems alright on this. Broncos are featuring a lot this year, a lot of Broncos. This colour combo seems to be quite common as well. This greys and reds seem to be the palettes of SEMA 2019. So yeah, a grey and red Bronco is pretty much on trend. I would definitely drive that. I would drive that all over the place. What am I saying? Charger? Yes, Charger. All black everything. And then over here we have a Civic. Just smooth and nice. A little bit of VTEC NA action. Stripped out interior. Hasn't gone for the full sort of Japanese racer look. It looks much more like an American street racing style. thing, I would think. It's what I would have in my brain. Then over here we have an AE86 on some fat throttle bodies, big wide body, all gold everything. Is that beams? That is some beams action in the front there. I bet this makes a lovely noise. Finally, I think we have this Mustang, which is a pea green, I would say. A 427 carbon bonnet, super purposeful looking, crazy side exits, exhausts. I think this probably shakes the earth when it moves. Little details on the back, quite nice. Ruffian Mustang, wide arch. Bless you. Great. Oh, wait, hold on, we're not done yet, I almost missed out on this here hacker. So this is by a guy called JT Built on that there Instagram, so JT_built, Coulson project wheels. Good stuff. Right, thank you Toyo Tires. See what else is around and about.
So actually
it is apparently a 948 as he calls it. 944. Big old V8 lump in it. Absolutely ludicrous. Custom wide body. Really impressive. Look at this one EV well Porsche, built by EV West. It's an incredible bit of kit. We've chatted to people that built it when we got here. It is all reversible, well, other than obviously the Rollwell stuff because he goes it with a reticulating saw, but all the EV stuff in this can be reversed if you so wished, put back to stock. So that's pretty interesting approach. So you gain the power of your electricalness, but don't lose the originality if you do wish to put it back to stock. There's no cutting about of bulkheads, there's none of that. This interior is really nice. Burberry, 90s UK style, right? Really, just a beautiful bit of kit. I would happily drive this. Just to give you a hint of how busy SEMA is, this is the queue to get in at midday. We've been in since about 8 o'clock this morning. You can see it just spreads all across the car parks. This is mainly the big lifted truck area, although I'm quite partial to this lifted Sprinter that could seem to go anywhere it wants. Right, lunchtime.
Now this is something I really like.
Check it out, y'all.
So I'm here with Kevin Wade, who built this incredible, well, being British, I'm going to ask you what it even is.
It's a 1960 International Metro that we completely built, everything except for the base of the chassis. Everything is all CNC cut, done on SolidWorks and all that.
Them out, so we can put out in the order, so
that'd be awesome. Appreciate it. Cool. Hey, really nice to meet you guys for sure.
It's lovely to see craftsmanship like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is an MX-5, which is not the sort of thing we ordinarily feature because it's a little bit new. It's not. It's, you know, it's a good car still, but cantilever suspension, which we always like, and then around here, a Honda S2000 engine with a blower on it. This is going to be a lot of fun. More of these, please. That's a great conversion. Really well done as well. Yep. Oh, Insta's on the back window. Let's go show. if you want to see more of this, it's Lockjaw Racing. He's part of the Optima Streetcar Challenge. There's loads of American cars and things that all have big V8s, and they do drag and time trials and circuits and 0 to 100 to 0 or whatever stuff, and they all have to be street driven, and they all have a competition on the Saturday after SEMA, so they're always all here. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So a lot of modern bits and pieces, a lot of Americana, and then occasionally absolute madness. Brilliant. I was very taken with this Fox body Mustang. That is so wide and so nice. That looks like something you'd get in and go really bloody fast, doesn't it? Yeah. Lovely. Is there anything more satisfying in life than a Volvo with a big engine? Nope. Look at this brick. Look at its enormous V8. Superb. Hackster One, if you want to find them on the Instagrams. Have they got a clever badge? Yes, they have. They got a little LSX badge, so you know just what's in it. From Portland, Oregon. Now, the thing with the Streetcar Challenge, as the name implies, they have to be streetcars. So this is all street registered. Literally legal to drive around the place. And the interior is actually just really nice. There's a roll cage in it, but the rest of it looks pretty stock, but like really nicely cleaned up. Good work, Hackster One. Good work, you and your beautiful LSX install.
Supercharged.
And it's supercharged. I've just been informed by Andy. Lorks a lordy.
I love the brown.
So today we are doing the 4x4 haul. Here's everybody. Everybody is alive and awake, just about. Living on 5 hours sleep at all times at the moment, I think. That's how you look when you live on 5 hours sleep. These are all the practical trucks. I don't think I've filmed any of the outdoor trucks. They're all ridiculous and I don't like them. But in here, there's like actual trucks that you can go off-road in and have mad underlights and all that stuff. So we'll see if there's anything suitable for us in here. I think there is. Because sometimes you need to go absolutely anywhere in your gigantic, enormous truck, and then have littler things on the top to go even further. That's mad.
There's like a ski track. What do they call those things you ride on?
Skidoo.
Around the back. So you can have like big, bit smaller, bit smaller, bit small.
Tiny, tiny.
Like a Russian doll.
Like a Marioshka doll. If you want to go off road, you could be using one of these, or much more practical. It's a Honda Acti. Superb. Synth wave, as Dan points out, intensifies. Look at this round cat, real-time four-wheel drive. It's got overland bed up there. Keep your stuff in the back. Oh, that's a nod to those AC wheels, I think, whatever they're called. And then on the flip side, slightly bigger than the Acti, is the Defender here. With, oh, that looks like a bed you can almost stand up in to get changed. This is good stuff.
I need to get some prices.
I'm liking this a lot. Look at this, up on, I use the word look at this a lot. Anyway,
I am looking at it.
Up on there, look, that is a full stand. I've got the Audi 80 with a bike on it and skis, and it's completely inaccessible, so I can't get a good photo of it. So that's kind of rubbish. And I'm partial to this as well. Don't shoot me, I love them. Anyway, this is all good stuff. Well done, Fu. Your stand is pretty cool.
Otherwise it depends on the
could someone come of an evening and kick away this and you fall onto your head? I don't think so. No, you're free to ask me any questions. Does it need this for stability?
Yes, that's a structural part. It bears about 40% of the weight.
Good. So it needs to be on a good surface.
Yeah, give me just a sec, guys. I'll come out and tell you more.
You don't need to, it's alright.
I'm just making coffee, man.
Well, I'd say that's a priority.
It's not. It is a priority.
We've popped back in at night. Well, it's not quite night. Late in the day, so we're going to do a wander down here, and then we're going to head to the car parks and do some photographs to see if this here little camera can hold out through all that and get us some nice stuff to look at. Good Lord, look at this! Once again, something I say far too much, but this is all of the length and all of the cool at the same time, and it doesn't even handily tell me what it is. So somebody more knowledgeable than me can tag us in the video and tell us what it is. Oosh. Lovely. Lovely. And then this. Really nice stock looking. Oh my god, there's so much stuff out here. This is pretty sweet. This is in the Young Guns, so this is like young builders, sort of up and coming builders and stuff. You got a whole range of stuff in here, like classics, proper hot rods, bit of modern stuff. Crazy. All exoskeleton, all turny wheels, all wheel drive, all the time. Bonkers. It's a shame this wasn't at Halloween, because that'd be perfect for Halloween. There's paintwork on this. You can never accuse SEMA of not having some amazing paint jobs. And then at the complete opposite end of the scale, this smooth. Oh, look at the little red walls on that. Super smooth, super deep paint. Really nice. Then there's this, which is the electrified DeLorean, which I believe Nick is going to do with his aired out one when he has got the funds. So somewhere between this and Nick's DeLorean that lives on the floor is the car of the future. Ooh! So this is like a little bit of a guilty pleasure because I really like them. This old new Japan body kit for the 997 or 996. Pedestrian safety features. Good lord. Chain smoker wrapped. Why do I get the feeling that's a diesel conversion of some sort? Oh, here we can find out. It's a 1947 Fargo FL. Very good, very good. Engine, yep, diesel. Brilliant. There they are. You seen anything you like?
Yes.
What you got?
Wagons.
Okay, there's some good wagons. Definitely good wagons. Mercury's good.
Chevy. Buick.
Lovely.
Wagons.
There's some mad stuff in there, like proper out there customs.
Are we going in there?
You should definitely go in there. I'll be following you in. There's a lot of pickups. Look at this over here. We found the other friends. Found anything you like?
Superchargers on straight sixes.
Nice.
Have you seen the Prelude?
No.
Just changed the name. The Prelude chopped into a ute, and the number plate says Prelude.
I'm going to go and have a look at that. That sounds like a great idea. This is unusual to see in America. A really fresh looking Corrado. That's just nice. Why don't we get more of those in the UK? That's really sweet, really sweet. And then this Buick surf wagon. Grandness. Oh, lights gradually fading. And then over here we have a Prelude. And this Prelude has been chopped into a utility vehicle. That's just great. Just enough room for a bicycle. Superb. Is this your car?
It is, yes.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Why did you do it?
Midlife crisis.
Superb. That's a great reason to do anything. In midlife crisis, you're going to take his Prelude and chop it into a utility vehicle.
There are worse things you could do.
There are definitely worse things, particularly in Vegas. So you did well. That's lunacy.
No, this way.
I'm hoping this ridiculously long exposure I've accidentally put on this actually works.
Or when people are walking around it.
Ah, the bloody gate is in the way.
And it finished. My God. Hey, let me see the video of that, bro. I want to see that.
This is pretty neat. Great little pickup and everything, which is pretty cool. Check out these wheels. So these are 4-stud, but this pops out, and you can turn it around to change to PCD, which is interesting. It's cool stuff. And then over here we've got proper Osuzuki sized tyres as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This company is Banzai Racing Equipment. Interesting stuff. Over here we have a Gold pickup. Sat on Castor Air Ride. It's built by Jamie Orr. Proper, I think it's 1.9 turbo engine, so a little bit of push to go with the shove. Good stuff. Oh, Andy's going to be happy now. We found a Lincoln. There he is, looking at a Lincoln. It's grey, which seems to be one of the colours of the show. Everything's grey and red. Look, Andy, we found a Lincoln. Yay!
Finally.
I'm just filming Jason in filming mode. Yeah, so Andy loves Links. We all love Links. A Lincoln convertible. Good stuff. What are we on? John 360 for polishing products. Yep. I would drive that around the place and have fun. So this is happening. Blow your horn. Whether you wanted to or not, the future is coming. This is an integrated electric crate engine, effectively. All your stuff, bell housing, box of some description, and then you whack it in a Camaro. Yep, easy conversions are on their way. Monster. Kind of strange tech thing going on there. Super smooth engine though. And this, I'm going to say overly chrome possibly interior, but you know. This back seats, Laroza bar. Strange thing. Somewhat taken with this Land Cruiser in the Overland Experience area. These early Land Cruisers are kind of getting a bit pricey now. However, this one's a little bit extra special, as it has a very neat LS conversion on it. What a delight. Super comfy interior too. And a roof tent, which Andy's been looking at for future gathering trips, and a boot full of trunk boot. Yeah, classic off-roading stuff. Nice. Jesse from Laid Back Garage, and we are looking at their fantastic Chevy Blazer. I saw it on the internet before we got here, and I just knew I had to come and see it. It's just a very cool car.
Hey, no man, thanks.
That's
super
great.
cool.
You were
super
very,
cool.
very good at that.
Thank you.
I'll take that off you.
Super cool.
You just want to get rich.
Size and parts.
No, it was really difficult.
Really, really impressed. One of the cars of the event for me. So.
Thank you so much. Thank
Well
you so
done.
much.
And
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Good luck with all of this. Thank you.
How was that for you, David?
It was good. Enjoyed it.
It's packed.
You just got pictures of me rubbing my neck, because that's basically what I've been doing for the past 2 days.
Working like madmen.
Yeah.
Not finished yet.
No, a few hours. Yeah, you're definitely definitely enjoy the gathering. I didn't try to sell it too hard because obviously
I
I
did.
don't want to sell but like, yeah, like
It's the best show in the UK.
But also,
ask Bryn.
diverse.
Just ask Bryn, he'll tell you.
Dan was like, I didn't even realise Larry was there. I thought we were
It's the best thing. You just went.
Because he's on telly. He's on Fox.
It was such a good opportunity.
Idiots.
You know how I don't speak to people much.
Larry!
I just walked up to him and he came out. I'm like, we got to speak to Larry.
You know what the best part was? I didn't know that Larry Tim was on stage. I just
straight
thought
down
he
at
come up behind you guys and just go, Larry!
It was. You can imagine the opportunity. You don't know we're there. We haven't seen you for hours. And then suddenly, there's Larry Jenner and you. We just get
good,
to do
man.
it.
It was good. We had a really nice chat.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy, but
And
fuck you boys.
Larry!
Night SEMA show, you're all going to bed. Well, we're not, we're going to Ignited. But there seems to be a disturbing amount of people going the opposite direction to us. So
What's really crazy?
we're going to get there and it's going to be empty. SEMA Ignited. We're hoping our passes let us get in, to be honest with you, because we haven't actually tried that yet. But we figure it's going to be a thing that's alright. Look, there's loads of people and lights and all sorts of stuff. Whoop, whoop. Want the authentic SEMA experience? Queue for ages for food. There you go.
That's the authentic any car show or festival experience.
True enough. True enough.
SEMA included.
Non-stop queuing for food. And not being able to get a tea.
They do shrooms.
They do. Alright guys. This is our top 12.
Jared, I'm gonna need your help. There's this thing we do at the live show. It's kind of corny, but it looks really cool.
The sound you can hear behind me is the Crazy Nitro Circus stuff. This ISO Revolter, oh my god, this thing is incredible. This is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. This Porsche, really nice. Oh, the 4-door Bronco as well. These only ever came in a 2-door. Don't get it twisted, those things amazing. Heavy custom. Lovely Porsche 550. And then we got all of these people watching Nitro Circus. This is superb. This is really, really cool. That guy's responsible for it. It's amazing. That's so good. Really nice. What's this called? Tin Mama. That's real good. But pick up C10, I think. Yeah. Around here, we got a real nice mix. We've got this, which I picked up on earlier. I've only got photos of the inside. For some reason, I have no photos of the outside. And then the Live to Offend E30, which is absolutely outrageous juxtaposition. I love it. Another nice pickup. And then the winner, I believe, was the Ring Brothers. And this madness. So this is a Camaro, but it's been completely redesigned. Body panels are carbon fibre, just basically sort of rebuilt. And talking of Ring Brothers, there's the Ring Brothers. Absolutely superb car. Yep, thoroughly deserved winner. Well done, guys.
That was a nasty shot from that far side. There's some fire. Now we're talking. Shout out to my pyro homies. The winner gets, I don't know, we'll figure it out along the way. Derek Garland. There you go. That's some super cool. Shout out to all the It just backfired. Tell us when.
So that's it. That's all. We've done SEMA 19.
Completed
We completed it, mate. Going home.
Larry!
Yeah.
Bye bye Vegas.